You know that feeling when you walk into someone's apartment and it just feels expensive, even though nothing in it looks like it came from a showroom? That's not luck. That's a formula. And today I'm handing you that exact formula in 15 upgrades you can pull off this weekend for less than the cost of a single throw pillow from a big box store. Before we get into it, if you're the kind of person who'd rather spend on a nice dinner than on decor, hit subscribe, because this channel is built entirely around making your space look like it cost 10 times what it did. And stay for number 11. It's the trick high-end stages use right before a home photo shoot, and almost nobody outside the industry knows it. Here's the shift happening in interiors right now. The look everyone's chasing isn't polished, it's personal. Rooms that feel found, mixed, and lived in are outperforming rooms that feel purchased in one trip. That's the best news you'll hear all year, because found and mixed is exactly what you get from second-hand shops, leftover materials, and a bit of patience, not from a credit card. Mineral-based Limewash paint is the texture you keep seeing in boutique hotel lobbies. A small tub runs under $35. Apply it with a natural bristle brush in loose, uneven strokes and resist the urge to smooth it out. The cloudy variation is the whole point. Collect any frames you already own, or grab a stack from a second-hand shop. Paint every single one the same color. The uniformity is what tricks the eye into reading curated instead of mismatched leftovers. Plain plastic or glass vases from a dollar shop, coated in a thin layer of spackle or joint compound and left to dry, come out looking like hand-thrown ceramic once you paint them in a warm putty tone. Cut basic dowels or half-round trim into matching lengths, glue them side by side onto a plywood backing, and paint the whole thing one shade. It mimics fluted furniture that typically sells for 4 figures. Flat cotton or linen sheets are cut from the same fabric family as premium curtain panels. Hem the sides, hang them close to the ceiling instead of the window frame, and your room instantly reads taller and more considered. A tired dresser or side table needs exactly 2 things: a coat of paint in an earthy, saturated color, and new pulls. That combination alone can make a curbside find look like a boutique piece. Buy Bouclé or textured fabric by the yard rather than pre-made covers. A simple envelope back cover takes about 15 minutes to sew and costs a fraction of the retail versions currently trending in every design feed. Fresh bouquets wilt in days. Dried pampas, bunny tail grass, or eucalyptus cost a few dollars, last for months, and are the exact texture stylists reach for in editorial shoots. A roll of cane webbing and a staple gun can turn flat cabinet doors into a textured, built-in looking feature. One of the most requested kitchen upgrades this year, at a fraction of a real renovation cost. Whether it's an old rug, a mudroom floor, or a plain wood tray, a hand-painted checkerboard pattern is a bold, graphic statement for the price of 2 cans of paint and a roll of tape. Here's the stager secret. Never style a shelf with an even number of objects. Group in 3s or 5s, vary the height of each item, and always include one organic element like a plant or a stack of books. This single rule is why professionally staged shelves look intentional and yours might feel random. It costs nothing to apply, only attention. A block of air-dry clay is cheap and endlessly moldable into abstract trays, catch-alls, or small dishes. Organic, hand-shaped ceramics are one of the most popular small-batch decor items right now, and yours costs a fraction of the studio price. Hot glue natural jute or cotton rope around the rim of a plain round mirror in tight coils. It's a simple half-hour project that turns a basic mirror into a coastal-leaning statement piece. Turn off the ceiling light entirely and instead combine a floor lamp, a table lamp, and a candle or string light. Most people already own 2 of these 3, they're just sitting unused. Layered light sources are what separate a flat, showroom-lit room from one that feels warm and designed. Tie strips of leftover fabric, yarn, or rope onto a wooden dowel for a textural piece that mimics macrame wall art without the price tag or the weaving skills. Every single idea on this list works for the same reason: repetition. Repeating a color across your pillows and walls, repeating a material like rope or cane across a few pieces, repeating an odd-numbered grouping on every shelf. That repetition is what your brain reads as designed. Random objects read as clutter. Repeated objects read as intention, even when every piece cost next to nothing. It's rarely the price of the individual pieces. It's restraint. Expensive-looking rooms almost always use fewer colors and fewer materials, repeated more consistently than budget rooms do. If you take nothing else from this video, take that. Pick 2 or 3 colors and 2 or 3 textures, and make every project on this list answer to them. Don't try all 15 at once. Pick the one project that touches the wall or surface you look at most, your main sight line from the couch or the bed, and start there. That's the upgrade that will change how the whole room feels first. You don't need a renovation budget to make a room feel finished. You need a few techniques, a little bit of paint, and the patience to thrift and reuse instead of buying new. Try 2 or 3 of these this week, and tell me in the comments which one you're starting with. I read every comment, and I might feature your before and after in a future video.